Hello, everybody. Today I'll be discussing week 6 understanding consumers. So, the first question is illustrate the different stages of the buying decision process, the 5-step model with the recent purchase that you made. Do you always apply these 5 steps? Explain why or why not with different examples. So, for the first 5 stages, the first stage is need recognition, the second stage is information search. The third stage is evaluation of alternatives, and the fourth stage is purchase decision, and the fifth and last final stage is post-purchase behavior. Um, Relating back to my recent purchase, so I'm a big cologne guy. I I buy a lot of colognes relating to seasons. I either buy one or two, right? So my recent purchase, now that we're in the fall season, was a YSL EDP cologne. So for me, it's the fresh scent for both. I was looking for a fresh scent for the fall for both work and social. So, and relating it back to fall, um something has like a different sweetness to it, more calm, not too loud, but also something that can last. So what I did, I researched. So I'll look at different colognes on TikTok. I'll see the most purchased colognes, different influencers talking about these colognes. For example, I looked into Dolce & Gabbana, the one. I looked at YSL EDT, Zara Most Wanted, etc. So those are more fall appealing colognes. They have a bit of that woody note, but some woods were stronger than others. So that's why I went back to the YSL EDP cologne. Also, I looked around Dillard's. That's where I buy my colognes. I always look around whenever I'm at the mall. I'll compare how long they last and the overall price. So pretty much, if one's pricier than the other and the other one doesn't last as long, then I'm not gonna buy that one. For me, it doesn't make any sense. I want to waste my money on something that will be more longevity. Um, Also, the YSL EDP cologne, I bought it because it was something that fit with the season, and like I said, it was longevity and how appealing it was. So, um, so I liked that towards the end. I got a lot of compliments by wearing it. What else? Do I follow all these steps that I just talked about in the beginning for every purchase I do? No, I don't. For example, it would be like my necessities, which is like my shampoo, my deodorant, my food, my meals, what I buy. I don't look at all these steps like I do with my cologne, or if I were to go buy a truck. No, for me, and I should be doing it, but I don't. Um, so that's it for question 1. For question 2, do you think that the functional aspects of a product, good, service are what consumers value most while deciding about their purchases, or can there be other motivating factors? No, I don't think consumers rely to those functional aspects. I feel like consumers rely more on the quality and how reliable it is, and based on that, the features not the only deciding factor. Consumers often buy based on emotional, physical, or social motivations too. Whether that be, example would be shoes. Oh, instead of buying on clouds and they're so comfortable and they're easy to walk around, you won't get tired, your feet won't get tired. People buy Nike. Why? It's most appealing. They look at it. All these athletes have it. So that's one. Another one would be iPhone. You see nowadays, they every year they come out with a new iPhone, better camera, more features, more updates. So people rather look into that, and they're so used to seeing the status, or they're so used to being influenced, and they're not looking at either Android or Galaxy that has more beneficial apps on it. Based on this, it relates to positioning and differentiation by creating a brand positions that appeal not only functional side but emotional. So basically, relating back that not only do they look at product, goods, services of what they're deciding to purchase, they also look at basically the positioning and the differentiation of these brands. Due to that, relating back to its social and emotional factors, that's what people often drive for when they make these decisions. Basically, on how brands build a strong value position that connects to consumers. So basically, what people looking for and stuff like that. I hope that answers the question too. My resources that I used are my notebook where I write down my notes. Basically what I was gonna write, the 5 stages, some examples, what I think people do, what I do myself. Where I got most of these notes, it would be here on the chapter PowerPoint slides, political and legal factors, all those. So yeah, thank you very much.